Okay, so this is Lorianne, who's probably very tired because she's had an intensive last couple of days.
Yeah.
So Lorianne, today we had a couple of clients in having different treatments. So no pressure this morning. We had a client in who was actually like a celebrity makeup artist. Was that right?
Yeah, she's done. She worked on set for Harry Potter.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, lots of stuff for that. So that was really interesting. And I think she was also a dolphin trainer as well, which is really interesting. Yeah.
So a very strange occupational client then.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And then so we did some brows on her. And so and Kate said you did pretty much all of that. So how did that go?
Yeah, it was really good. I love seeing the before and after, and obviously making people happy is just the cherry.
Yeah, excellent. And we had a chance for a little bit of lunch, and then you did some sort of COVID training as well. Managed to get your certificate for that.
Yeah, sorted that.
So that's all good. And then this afternoon we had another lady in. This time another lady we've never seen before, who had some brows. I think she'd had them done about 5 years ago or so, and it was more correction work because she had them done elsewhere and wasn't too happy with them. And then had a new eyeliner which she's never had before. So how did that go?
Yeah, really well. The microblading went well. We didn't need to powder because it looked so good and so natural as it was.
Yeah.
It was just great.
Excellent.
Lovely colours and it suited her.
Excellent. And she had eyeliner as well, didn't she?
Eyeliner, yeah.
Not that you can probably remember all of them because it's been a bit of a long couple of days, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
And actually, how has it felt like? Because obviously it's been 2 long days of just doing client after client, basically. And has it sort of sunk in? And
not really. No, like I said earlier, I was up till about 11:30 trying to process everything and just get everything.
Is that because you learn so much over the time?
Yeah, which is nice. It's not overwhelming. It's done in little bits by bits, so nothing's overwhelming. But I think just the initial going from working onto humans is really nice. So in your mind, you're trying to get everything right of what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
It's finding a new routine.
Excellent.
But yeah, it's good.
So it just takes a little while, like you say, it just takes a little, because there's so much to learn in such a short period of time, I suppose. It takes a little, you're still thinking about it all.
It's exciting, yeah, just laying there thinking about it, your brain just doesn't switch off.
Yeah, and that, because you brought in some lovely gifts for Katie, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Whole bags full of all sorts of lovely treats.
Goodies, Christmas goodies.
Exactly, and how have you actually found sort of Kate over the last few days, sort of just, the pace she's been going at for you? Has it been sort of tailored? Do you find that it's been going at the speed that's allowed it to sink in as much as possible?
Yeah, she would never make me do anything that she wouldn't feel that I would be ready to do. It is literally the one-on-one thing is just fabulous. I wouldn't do it any other way.
Yeah. And,
no classroom for me.
Exactly. And well, it's not really it's not at all a classroom, is it? At the end of the day, you're actually working in a proper clinic environment.
Yep. So you get like first-hand experience of what it's actually going to be like when you leave.
Yeah.
And great tips as well for what you might want and how you want to set up, which is fantastic.
Yeah, because I suppose if you're working in a classroom environment, like in some training centres, you don't really get to see how it's all laid out, really, in the real world. Whereas here, it actually gives you lots of tips of what your room should be like, all the things you need in it, maybe layout and everything as well.
I honestly don't know how people that do, train bigger groups can actually come out with all the great skills that you learn like one-on-one. I don't think, I wouldn't have got or learned nowhere near as much as I've learned just being one-on-one, which is definitely, I don't know, I advise it for everyone if they're looking into it.
Exactly.
I would do one-on-one, definitely. It
makes sense because if you're not in the beauty industry as such beforehand and you're in a group of lots of people in the beauty industry or just a big group of people all fighting for the trainer's attention, I guess your questions just wouldn't get asked.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Excellent.
And it's like hanging out with a friend as well.
There you go. Well, that's always nice as well, isn't it? The environment she creates. Yeah. So, it's been great having you here, and thanks for the gifts as well. I'm glad you enjoyed the training, and obviously we're going to be working with you also on the business side over the next couple of years, so that's going to be exciting. Another thing to think about.
Yeah, and I'll be back for lips as well.
Yeah, and lips as well. Exactly. Yeah, we're going to be doing some lip training as well shortly, and lots of things to do in the meantime. So have a great Christmas, and
thank you, and you.
No problem, and we'll see you, I'm sure, very soon in the new year.
Thank you.
Cheers, Lorianne.